Ooh, let me just share the stream a couple places. Just shared it on Discord, so hopefully we'll have someone from there. Hey, what up? Who's here? Let me know in the chat and I'll shout you out. Hey, Layla. You always show up. Thanks for the support. Yo, Project Godzilla, how it doing? How it doing? Let me just share this on Facebook as well. Done. All right. I just wanted to do a random live stream because I felt like it. People have been asking me on this channel when the next live stream was going to be. So I'm live streaming. I'm also going to upload my NECA Mothra review while we're on here. I'm going to take the time to do that. I'll go ahead and upload Mothra 2019 NECA action figure review. Oh, yeah. Are you at Subway? Where do you work? I thought you worked at Taco Bell. Publix, okay. Okie dokie. Gucci gang. Dab. This probably isn't even a good time to stream. But it's all I got. It's all I got. I just really wanted to do it. Did anybody see the new G&G? G&G Opera? I am dog sitting, but the family is still here. They're still here. They were supposed to leave tonight, but they're too tired. So I'm just hanging out. I know them very well. They're family friends. So they said I could just hang out and do this, which is pretty rad. I got my signature live stream Coke Zero. You know how I always have a Coke Zero when I live stream? And you know how I usually have a cheese dip when I live stream too? I just ate the cheese dip. So my live stream Coke Zero. Always have my live stream Coke Zero, dude. Ooh. So Project Godzilla's in the live stream. Is Layla still here or did she leave? Because it said one person and now it's back to two. There's whenever someone new joins, let me know and I'll shout you out. Let me know in the chat. I'll shout you out. Swagger. I lost my tab. Okay, there you all are. All right. So what's everyone up to today? I don't have a topic for this live stream. I'm just live streaming because I feel like it. Normally I have like a Q&A. Feel free to ask me questions, but more like Q and gay. How you guys been? Sorry. I will say I'm sorry I haven't been uploading to this channel a lot. I've been focusing on our second channel, right? I'm trying to raise the subscriber count on our I've been trying to raise the subscriber count on our second channel. So I've been posting all kinds of stuff over there. And I've kind of been ignoring this channel. That's why I put out a new G&G recently, because I just really wanted to give everyone on this channel something. Death exists to replenish the planet, by the way. You asked a mortician that, so you're going to get an answer. Anyone like the new G&G opera? I've been listening to a lot of opera music recently, so I really wanted to make a G&G about the opera. I'm a big opera fan. I've never been to the opera. I want to go, but opera tickets are muy expensivo. Very expensive. But Pagliacci is my favorite opera, so I wanted to do one with the best song from Pagliacci. Love Pagliacci. I still have several. Oh, I like to give previews of videos that are coming in live streams. I have the Pokemon TCG Dragon Majesty Latios and Latias boxes unboxing, which is going to be on the B3 Productions channel. Today, or tonight rather, I'm going to upload the Mothra 2019 NECA action figure review on this channel. Tomorrow on this channel, Zuyo Whale Sentai Hero Series number 7 action figure review. That's a Super Sentai toy review. Gamera versus Guron movie review tomorrow on B3 Productions. Later on B3 Productions, we will also have Gamera the Invincible movie reaction review and Santa Claus Conquers the Martians movie reaction review. I'm really excited to see what people think of Santa Claus Conquers the Martians. I think it's a weird movie, man. Santa Claus versus Martians, dude. It is a weird film. It is a weird film. But so is Gamera versus Guron. So, Gucci gang. Who all's in the live stream? If anyone has joined and hasn't been in the chat yet, let me know who you are in the chat, and I'll shout you out. I'm actually uploading the NECA Mothra review right now. Did y'all like Godzilla King of the Monsters? That's something we could talk about. I thought it was dope swagiolo. I thought it was very cool. Hella cool. Gucci gang even. I did think it was dope, for real. I would see it a second time if I could afford it. I'm going to the beach again, though. You know, I go to the beach every once in a while. Gotta have that beach money. Beach money. But when it's on Blu-ray, like the day it's on Blu-ray, you know I'm getting that sucker. I really liked some of the new original kaiju. You know, I like the kind of Lovecraftian spider, like the spider with the Lovecraftian tendrils coming out of its mouth. That was cool. I liked Behemoth, which was like the mammoth ape. I thought that was a really cool kaiju too. I thought those were both really cool kaiju. And then one was like another Muto, just like another female Muto. Yeah, I like the sloth mammoth ape. Oh, actually, when I'm going to the beach, I'm going to hold a sloth. They have a sloth place where you can hold sloths. I'm going to do that at the beach. Also, they'll let you play with anteaters, baby kangaroos, and lemurs. And I think gopher tortoises, maybe, also. Yeah, I'm going to be holding a sloth. And it's going to ride on my back like Yoda. Did anyone read the Godzilla Aftershock graphic novel, the prequel to Godzilla King of the Monsters? I read it yesterday, and I am going to review it on this channel. It cost me $25. I don't think it was worth $25, but it was $25 because it was hardcover, though. It's pretty cool. I think I don't. Out of the 3 MonsterVerse, my third finger's over here. Out of the 3 MonsterVerse books that have come out, I think the Kong one was the best one. I liked the Kong one the most. And I have reviewed the Kong one on this channel. And I also reviewed Godzilla Awakening, or whatever the first one was. People are like, I hear clashing Like some people still say that's in continuity, and other people say it's not in continuity anymore. And it's like, I honestly don't know because it's just been so long. I don't know. Do not know. But it's got dope art. And it explains why Godzilla's spines change. In the movie, it explains why Godzilla has different spines in the 2019 movie than in the 2014 movie. I bet you didn't expect that. I don't want to tell you why, because it's kind of a cool visual. But I didn't, then again, I didn't talk about it in the review much. Whatever. Now it looks like we got another viewer. Let us know who you are in the chat now. Shout you out. Dab on that. Godzilla Geek 2004. Welcome back. Oh, hey, what it do, fam? Why don't you like to say beach? I love going to the beach, fam. I actually don't like the beach itself. Like, I don't like the sand. But I like the beach air, the salty air. I like the pool. Oh, yeah. I got that. That's kind of way to adhere to stereotypes, Layla. Way to adhere to those Asian stereotypes. That's funny. That's really funny. All right. Peace out, PG. Favorite MonsterVerse movie so far? Favorite MonsterVerse movie so far out of 3 is Godzilla King of the Monsters. Because Godzilla 2014 is good, but it could have been better. It could have been much better. I actually quite liked Kong Skull Island. I liked it a lot. But Godzilla King of the Monsters is everything I've wanted from the Godzilla franchise since it went on hiatus back in 2004. It's the movie I've been waiting for since 2004. So I was very happy. That movie made me so happy. Godzilla King of the Monsters is definitely my favorite of the MonsterVerse movies so far. I'm very hyped for Godzilla vs. Kong, and I'm hoping there will be more after. Now Legendary is saying that they want to do more and more Godzilla movies, and I really hope they do. The more Godzilla movies, the better. There will probably be some stinkers in there. I'm sure there will be some that are bad. But giant monsters, I'll never turn them down. What kaiju would I like to see in a future MonsterVerse movie? Destroya and Varen. Destroya as a villain, Varen as one of the benevolent titans. I love Varen. He's my favorite Godzilla monster. Absolutely love him. I feel like Destroya was such a big threat that he deserves to be. Like, Destroya is a monster that you could pit multiple monsters against and it feel justified because he's so powerful. Now he would be a good villain for like a Destroy All Monsters film, would be Destroya. And I'd also like to see Gaiyan, just because we know aliens exist. That's a spoiler. I'm so sorry. I already spoiled it. Sorry. But aliens do exist in the MonsterVerse. We already know that. So Gaiyan could keep his alien roots. And I would prefer something closer to the Showa design as well. Or at least the Showa colors. How do I feel about Banjo and Kazooie in Smash? Never played a Banjo and Kazooie game, so I don't really care. Oh yeah, so you read that about what happened to the spines? Yeah, that was pretty cool. That was pretty cool, and a good way to explain why he had different spines. Sun and Moon Unbroken Bonds. Yes, I think you already saw the video because I recognize your avatar. I did open some Sun and Moon Unbroken Bonds on the second channel today. I opened 4 Unbroken Bonds packs and a team up pack. Tomorrow I'm opening 6 Dragon Majesty packs, and then the video after that should be 3 Unbroken Bonds and 3 team up packs. But also, let me go. I've been talking so much. I've been slacking on my shout outs. Shout out to Iguana Boy and Tyler Ross for joining the chat. We got 6 people. Wow, that's nice. Anyone who messages in the chat will get a shout out. Gucci Gang. I like the Unbroken Bonds set. I really like team up cards. The Pokemon cards that have 2 Pokemon on them and you get 3 prize cards when you beat them. I love them. I'm collecting them. I just pulled a rainbow rare one. Not going to tell you which one it is because I'm going to wait till I put the video up, but it's very good. What do I want in a good Godzilla game? I'm not sure I've ever played a good Godzilla game. So I'm not sure. I would like in a Godzilla game, like almost a survival horror game where you play as a human trying to go through a city that's being attacked by giant monsters. And I know, oh, they already did a game like that. It had Ultraman and Gamera in it too, blah, blah, blah. But that game, it like kind of sucked, right? It just sold because it had all those different characters in it, and the characters didn't fight each other. They didn't appear on screen at the same time. That game sucked, from what I hear. So give me a good one that's Godzilla, just Godzilla. I thought your G&G episode opera. I don't know what that means. Oh, you liked it is what you mean. You thought it was funny. Okay. Thank you. I mentioned this earlier, but I don't know if you were in the chat yet. I have been big into opera music recently. I've always been a big musical fan, and I've kind of gotten real into opera recently. So I wanted to make one about my favorite opera, Palagacci. My favorite Godzilla game, I guess I've played, has been Godzilla Unleashed on the Wii. I also got it on Nintendo DS. Was there a Nintendo DS version? Godzilla Unleashed Double Team or something? And that game was like not very good. It was really easy. But yeah, I guess Godzilla Unleashed is the best one I've played. And it has Varen in it, and Varen is my boy. Varen is my dude. Unleashed Double Smash. Okay. Thank you. Because I haven't played it in forever. Probably haven't played it since, like, it's been years. It's been years easily. Maybe 6 years? I don't know. Probably longer than that. I'd say definitely longer than that. The lighting in here is terrible. The sun's going down right behind me. Wah, wah. I'll just move over here. Oh, now it's too dark. Now it's too bright. Oh, that was a bad move. That was a bad move. I'll just. Maybe if I turn on some lights, it'll. I'm never down here, so I don't. There, that's a little light. Now it's too cold because I can't. I can't turn on that light without turning on the fan. So, any other questions? Oh, I'm uploading the NECA Mothra review right now. If anyone's interested in that. What was your favorite monster in King of the Monsters? Tell me your favorite monster from King of the Monsters that was a classic monster, and then tell me your favorite of the new original monsters as well. Oh, it's cold. It is cold. I don't even know what Bungie's destiny is. I haven't played a lot of video games. I'm not the biggest video game guy, to be completely honest. That's why my gaming videos never last long, because I barely even play games. I do really like to play Age of Mythology, though. That game just makes me relax. Yeah, the Mammoth one is called Behemoth, I think. I don't know. It's not like they really told you in the movie, but that's what I hear it's called. My favorite classic one was Rodan. I loved Rodan. No Rodan design has ever beaten the 1956 one in my mind. The 1956 one has always been the best, but I think this Rodan design actually is better than the 1956. I love it. He looks like he's covered in like crackling magma. He's got the magma coming out the ends of his wings. He's so cool. And then he ate that guy right out of the sky like the giant claw. He was really cool. And Behemoth was also my favorite one. The mammoth, ape, sloth thing. But I also really liked the Lovecraftian spider with the tendrils on his face. He was pretty cool too. Ooh, and that end shot with Godzilla, freaking just standing there. The end shot of the film. You guys know which one I'm talking about. It's dope. It's dope. How long ago did that movie come out? Has it been over a week? If it's been over a week, I think it's been over a week. I'll probably allow spoilers. Shout out to Cloverleaf, by the way. Welcome to Livestream. I did accidentally spoil something from the movie earlier. Sort of. Okay. No one spoil anything then, because someone's in the chat who hasn't seen the movie, so don't post any spoilerinos. Usually I give it a week before I'll say any spoilers about anything. But I kind of expected Rodan's blood to be like that, actually. That's exactly what I expected Rodan to look like when he got injured. Was it to look like magma? That was pretty cool. I mean, you didn't tell him if Mothra killed him or beat him or anything. You just said she injured him, so it's fine. But that movie had some good fights, some really good fights. Those were dope. Let me check on the NECA Mothra review. Oh, yeah, it's up. I will post the NECA Mothra toy review as soon as this live stream is done. As soon as this live stream's over, I'll post the NECA Mothra review. In case anyone is interested. I am going to hide this comment from Godzilla Geek 2004. YouTube flagged it because you said bitch, but I don't care about that. I'm going to hide it because it is, in fact, a spoiler, and I don't want Cloverleaf to see it. Boop. Goodbye. Yeah. Yeah, it's a good movie, Cloverleaf. You should see it. It's pretty rad. It's pretty dank. It's pretty YOLO. It's pretty swagger. Blah. Boogie. Woo. I'm honestly just live streaming because I'm bored. And I don't want to do stuff. Yeah, it's good. You should see it. So, how do you think Godzilla versus Kong is going to go? Do you think it'll be like most American versus team up movies where they fight it first and then have to team up against a common enemy? Or do you think they're actually going to fight it out till the end? Because I kind of get the feeling they're going to fight it out till the end. Because the cast and crew say that there's a definite winner. They say that there's a definite winner in the movie. So that would be pretty cool. And who would you want to win anyways? I mean, I would kind of want Godzilla to win. He's got a bit more marquee value. So don't even talk to me about Nightfall, please. Oh, Nightfall is... I just want to forget about it. I want to forget about Nightfall. Yeah, they made a Godzilla versus King Kong in 1962. It was actually King Kong versus Godzilla. You can get it on Blu-ray if you want. I have it on Blu-ray, and I had it on VHS as a kid too. I still have that VHS, but obviously I just watched the Blu-ray. Me too. I really like it. It's beefy. It's a big toy. It's real thick. He's a thick boy. I'm about to... I did review that figure. I also reviewed the 2019 Godzilla already. I'll review the 2019 Mothra after this. It's already uploaded. I just have to publish it. Boop. My comic shop had the giant 2014 figure, but I think they just sold it. Well, they had the reissue of it because they reissued it relatively recently. Yeah, I do watch Monster Island Buddies. Actually, just now, that little beep you heard was the notification for their new video. So I do, in fact, watch Monster Island Buddies. I just watch the show itself, Orga's movie reviews, and then the secrets, the subscriber special ones. I don't watch any of the playtime or the book reviews or anything. I mostly just watch the main show. MIB Gigan acts exactly like a dude I knew in high school. His voice even sounds the same. I'm dead serious. It's crazy. I knew this guy in high school whose voice sounds exactly like MIB Gigan and who acted exactly like MIB Gigan. It's crazy. It's crazy, Gucci Gang. He's not MIB. He doesn't have any talent, and he's not funny. I really need to make a new Ultra Kaiju Brothers. I'm so behind on Ultra Kaiju Brothers. I really just want to get season 1 over with, but I'm kind of in a writer's block. I know how it ends and everything, but I can't think of how to get it there. You know what I mean? It's really bothering me. Like G&G is easy. I just take a word and then I make it around it, like opera. Wow, that wasn't too hard. But in Ask G&G, I just got enough questions for, so that's good. I just got enough questions for Ask G&G. Favorite kaiju figure I own? I don't know. I usually don't play a lot of favorites with my action figures. Not counting sentimental value, maybe the Monster Arts Camera 2, or maybe the NECA Godzilla 1954. I don't know. I never really think about which figures are my favorites. Okay. I do like that Godzilla and King of the Monsters, but I did have to remove your comment because we do have people in the chat who have not seen the movie yet. Oh yeah, Godzilla and Gigan table read is the one you're talking about. That's one of my favorite ones I've made. It's kind of meta because they're making an episode of G&G in an episode of G&G. Pretty funny. Pretty funny stuff. Pretty funny stuff. Pretty Gucci gang of sorts. My face is itchy. Growing my facial hair back. Blah. Also, shout out to Jaden Mister in the chat. I always shout out everyone who joins the chat. Sorry, I was off the tab for a second. It's been a long day for me. I'm a tired little boy. Oh, you guys gotta give me something to work with here. I didn't have an idea for this live stream. I usually just take people's questions and respond to them. I need some questions, y'all. Dab. I've only really seen concept art for the new original monsters. I haven't seen any of the concept art for any of the classic monsters. Not really a big Transformers guy either. Never really have been. I guess that's because I was never interested in cars or anything, so it was hard to. I need a drink. Whoa, bright. There we go, that's better. I have more pets than you could possibly imagine. Turtle, cat, 2 dogs, horses, and a bunch of livestock cows. I am so cold. I am freezing. I am absolutely frigid. Give me half a sec. Feel bad for killing off Guy again? No, fuck him. He's dead. That is much better. I did like the other Titans. For the most part, they were pretty cool. I really liked Behemoth, the sloth mammoth thing, and I really liked whatever the spider is called, the Lovecraftian spider with the tendrils. Well, the cat and the turtle are mine. My mom has a dog and my dad has a dog. And then my brother has horses. One just had a baby. And then my dad has a bunch of cows because he is a cattle rancher. He raises cows to be slaughtered and turned into delicious steaks. I wish I had a bearded dragon. I've had other reptiles as pets. I have a turtle right now. I wish I had a bearded dragon. They're awesome. I love them. 2 dogs. 2 dogs. I'm actually dog sitting right now. Dabbing on the heat. My cat's name is Noddy, after Kamen Rider Nadeshiko. My turtle's name is Maximus. Usually just call him Max, though. Funny story about one of our dogs' names. So we had a dog, and she had puppies, and the two dogs we have now are each one of her puppies. And one of them is named Runt because she was the runt of the litter. And my parents wouldn't decide on a name for her, and I kept calling her Runt, and then they started calling her Runt, and it was so now we just call her Runt. Why do I think Godzilla and Kong will fight in 2020? Because they announced Godzilla versus King Kong for 2020. We even have a release date for it. They've already shot the movie. They've already filmed it. That's how I know Godzilla and Kong are going to fight in 2020. It's also in the credits of Godzilla King of the Monsters. That's not a spoiler or anything. They show you a lot during the credits. And it's not a spoiler because we already know that movie's coming out. Plus, why have Godzilla and Kong in the same cinematic universe if they're not going to fight? They got to fight. They got to fight. Well, I'm sure they've barely started animation on it, so it'll probably be a while. Probably the end of this year, I would say. Close to the end of the year. Don't count on it anytime soon. I used to work in the movie industry, so they can be, but they are going to fight. It's a versus film. It's been heavily set up. They're going to fight. I talked about this earlier in the live stream, actually. And I'm not sure, because in modern team-up movies, what usually happens is they start fighting each other, and then there's no definite winner, and then because they have to team up to fight a common foe instead, like in Batman versus Superman, where they were fighting each other and then had to team up to fight Doomsday. But everyone who's been working on the movie says that there's going to be a definite winner. The director and everyone says that the movie's going to have a definite winner, which I'm rooting for Godzilla. And if there is a definite winner, it probably will be Godzilla because he has more marquee value, which means he sells more movie tickets, basically. You left before seeing the after credits? Sad. 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 Sorry. It's nothing big, but it does kind of hint at another classic kaiju. I guess Kong is the underdog on a global scale. But I mean, it's hard to say because they're both being treated as heroes, right? Godzilla's being treated as a hero and Kong was being treated as a hero. So it's hard to say. They could be lying. They could be pulling a J.J. Abrams on us. I actually like when directors lie about stuff like that because then it makes it more of a surprise when I see the movie. That's one of the reasons I like J.J. Abrams so much because he intentionally hides details about his movies and will like fake you out, make you think they're about something else. Sometimes he's not successful, like with Star Trek Into Darkness. If they just killed them both off, I'd be surprised if they killed them both. I wouldn't be surprised if maybe one died. I'd be surprised if Godzilla died because Legendary has said that they want to make more Godzilla movies. They think there's a lot of money in it. And it seems weird to have a versus movie where they both die. Seems like that would disappoint a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? Like no one would be happy if they both died, I feel like. Like who wants to go to a versus movie to see both sides die? Nobody. I mean, there are a few movies that have killed Godzilla off. We already Okay, I'm going to talk about the Godzilla Aftershock graphic novel for a second, because it confirms that there were multiple Godzillas. So if they killed Godzilla off, we could have another Godzilla. But we know Kong is the last of his kind. So if Kong dies, it's over for Kongs. But if Godzilla dies, we could have another Godzilla. Minya for life. I'm more of a Godzuki fan myself. You guys remember Godzuki? Godzuki. Oh, so stupid. That was such a stupid show. I'm not going to comment on who I think the after credit scene was hinting towards because I don't want to ruin it for anybody who hasn't seen the movie. Because I know there's someone in the chat who hasn't seen the movie. I actually made a video about a while ago. I made a video on our second channel about why I think there should be multiple Godzillas in the Japanese Godzilla cinematic universe that's coming up. I made a case for multiple Godzillas. Male, female, youngster. I think the video is called Should Godzilla Be Female? It's got a picture of Gojiren, or whatever her name is, on it. That's the thumbnail. Whatever. Gucci gang. I don't know if I really have a favorite young Godzilla, because I don't feel like Godzilla Jr. really did much. And Minya's dumb, and Godzuki's dumb. And they've all kind of just not been very good or impactful in any way. Well, Minya did kill the middle Ghidorah head and destroy all monsters. You gotta give him credit for that. You gotta give him credit for killing the middle Ghidorah head. He did that. That was him. Which is pretty impressive. Gotta give Minya credit for that. Minya had more impact on the Showa Godzilla series than Godzilla Jr. had on Heisei. And that's just true. I don't count that as a young Godzilla because they're fully grown by the end of the first episode. So who really cares? You can't count that as a young Godzilla because they're fully grown by the end of the episode. I am bleeding. I am absolutely bleeding. What? They didn't soften him up. Well, I guess I'm saying the writers didn't soften him up. The other kaiju softened him up. My favorite part of the final fight in Destroy All Monsters is when Gorosaurus kicks King Ghidorah square in the back and lays him out like a bitch. That's my favorite part. Why am I bleeding? That's so weird. It's gone now. Yeah, it's gone. Okay. I don't even really like Godzilla, the animated series, very much. I was thinking about rewatching it again for a third time. Hard to believe it's 4 seasons. That's a fun theory. The definite winner is humans and not either Godzilla or Kong. That's a smart one, Layla. That's smart. I didn't think of that. Yeah, Junior beat Destroya's flying form, but he lost to Destroya overall in that fight. Hard. He died. I mean, sure, he was resuscitated by Godzilla's explosion, but he did die. Destroya killed his ass. He probably should have just stayed dead. Honestly, might have been a little more impactful. But I don't think most people, the first time they watch that movie, realize that's Junior at the end. So, whatever. What? Ever. Gucci gang. Hold on, I'm replying to a message real quick. Because I hate myself. Because I hate myself. Okay. Yeah, I said earlier in this live stream, I think Destroya should come back. I think Destroya would be a good enemy who could fight off multiple kaiju at once. So I think that'd be really cool. Really, really cool to bring Destroya back. I want to see Destroya again. I want to see Varen again. And I want to see Gigan again. Those are the three big ones that I want to see again. Also Anguirus, but I always want to see everyone wants to see Anguirus. And before you say anything, I do in fact know that Anguirus' skeleton was in King of the Monsters. But I wish there was a Rego Anguirus. That would be hella cool. I love Anguirus. Hold on, let me add some more tags to this Mothra review. There we go. Easy peasy. You know what I'm really hoping for is a new Rodan solo film. I feel like we'll probably get another Mothra solo film from Japan at some point. I honestly do feel like that, but I really want a Rodan solo film. I don't care if America does it. I don't care if Japan does it. Rodan 1956 is one of my favorite films, and I really, really, really want a new Rodan solo film. He could carry it. He's one of Toho's big five. Rodan needs a new solo film. Anyone have a good idea for a Rodan solo film? I mean, the idea for the original one was pretty good because, I mean, 2 Rodan was very smart. I feel like if he fought another monster, it would need to be another flying monster. I think that's what we need, an Rodan movie where he fights another flying monster. Because I think an in-air kaiju battle could be really unique with modern special effects. And we don't get to see a lot of in-air kaiju battles because most kaiju don't fly. I want like a really good aerial kaiju fight. And I know Rodan and Ghidorah fought in King of the Monsters, but it was covered by a storm most of the time. Because Ghidorah is so strong. Everywhere he goes is a storm. I loved that, by the way. That was some really cool mythology. That he destroys the stratosphere wherever he flies, so there's always a storm around him. That's awesome. That's awesome. Pretty cool. You guys like Super Sentai? Because I got a Super Sentai review that I'll probably drop tomorrow. If anyone's interested in that. He won't, because legally they have to announce the acquisition of the Anguirus copyright for the Monsterverse if they ever get it. So if Anguirus was in the movie, they would have legally had to announce him as in the movie. So we know that no other Toho kaiju will be in that film because they legally have to disclose the copyright acquisitions. You see what I'm saying? Also, I wouldn't like that. I want to see Godzilla and Kong go at it. Oh, you know what would be really cool, though? If Godzilla led an army of the monsters that were introduced in King of the Monsters, and Kong led an army of monsters from Skull Island, and the two armies fought, and Godzilla and Kong were fighting, but the other, like, background monsters were all fighting too. That would be cool. That would be so cool. We already know that the monsters kind of work that way, that they do answer to an alpha. And this movie is to see who's going to be the alpha, Godzilla or Kong. So I also made a video about a Kong Skull Island sequel on our second channel. Is anyone not subscribed to the second channel? Because I post a lot of Godzilla videos on the second channel. If anyone wants to see the second channel, I'll link you right now. Oh, do you guys like the thumbnail I used for the live stream? My friend Matthew dabbing. I think we were making a Pokemon video, and that picture is from a Pokemon video that we did forever ago. I'm bleeding again. Crud. Why am I bleeding? I don't know. I am bleeding, though. Weird. Yeah, because like Godzilla would have like Behemoth and the Lovecraftian spider and the Muto and Mess. What's the one from the Bible? Messa, whatever it's called, the old dude. And Kong could have like one of the big ox things, one of the big water bison, and some original ones. I like the water bison from Kong Skull Island. I really like that thing. The Pterodactylus was pretty cool too. We didn't see a Pterodactylus in the movie, but they made an action figure of it, which I thought was really weird. I like that toy though. I have that toy. It's pretty cool. The toy I really want, I just want a 6-inch 2017 Kong. We'll probably get one in 2020, but we didn't get one in 2017, and that made me really upset. I just want a 6-inch of that Kong. Ugh, itchy. I'm itchy. Because I was sweaty earlier. Sweaty little boy. I'm going to hide that comment because it's very obvious what you're talking about. Yeah, and I already answered that question earlier. Yeah, I did. I did like it. We haven't seen that attack he used. I don't think that. I was thinking I don't want to see a skull crawler follow Kong because the skull crawler's whole thing is throwing off the balance, right? The skull crawlers have this Here's a little fun fact about the skull crawlers. They have an extremely fast metabolism, so they have to eat 24/7 or they'll starve to death. They can't be part of the balance because they just destroy everything all the time. So they wouldn't fight for the balance. You know what I mean? Getting real into Monsterverse lore here. Gucci gang. But yeah, they could. I'd like to see some new monsters from Skull Island. In my video where I talked about Kong Skull Island getting a sequel, I said that either in Godzilla vs. Kong or in that Kong movie, like Skull Island should be destroyed and the kaiju could get displaced, and it could be about Kong rounding up the kaiju to take them to a new home, kind of like a Moses figure almost. So he would get all the kaiju and have to fight him to subdue him, and then they'd follow him. And eventually, they would settle on a new island that would become Monster Island, and then the MonsterVerse would have a Monster Island. That was my idea for a Kong Skull Island sequel. Yeah, but we get to see him as an adult in the 2020 film. The reason they made him younger and smaller in that movie was so that he could have more personal interactions with the human characters. No, but I said the island would be destroyed, remember? So most of the monsters on the island would be destroyed, including the skull crawlers. Because we don't need to see skull crawlers again, because we've already seen them. Plus, he already killed the big one. So when the island's destroyed, all the skull crawlers go with it, or they just go back into the hollow earth or something stupid. I don't know. I really want to see another one of those water bison, though. Those are cool. I like those a lot. A lot. Ooh. Getting lots of messages from the ladies. Do I think Godzilla ever visited Skull Island? Well, there is a cave painting of him fighting Kong. So, maybe. I don't know. Who cares? That question will probably be answered in 2020. So, I mean, I didn't bring my phone charger in here. My phone has 35%. Oh, I got a new offer on a Pokemon card. I sell lots of Pokemon cards on eBay. If you want an eBay link, let me know. I sell action figures on there too. They want it half off? Yeah, I'm gonna turn down this offer. No way. They want it 50% off. It's only $4. They want me to sell it to them for $2. I might do 3, but I'm not gonna do 2. If they offer me $3, I'll take 3. Because it cost me 69 cents to ship it. It cost me 35 cents to list it. I got to make a profit. Oh, my mom texted me too. I'm not gonna reply. I'm not gonna reply. Oh man. My friend who I'm going to the beach with texted me too. I need to answer that one. There we go. Any more kaiju questions? Anyone want to know anything about Toku King and why the first episode's not out yet? You know what? Here's just a bunch of links. You guys want just a bunch of links because I have them right here in front of me if you want them. Muto Prime, a female Muto. Muto Prime is a female. Muto Prime is absolutely a female. Yeah. Mechagodzilla won't be in Godzilla vs. Kong because they legally have to disclose the copyrights. If there's a mecha in Godzilla vs. Kong, that might make sense. Mechagodzilla legally is not in that movie because they would have to tell us. They would have to tell us. Am I going to do another Godzilla vacation video? Probably not, unless I go to a unique location. Because I did one in the mountains, and then I did the second one at the beach. And I don't want to do another one at the beach, you know what I mean? Because then it wouldn't be very different. If I go somewhere else that's different than one of those places, then maybe I'll do another G&G vacation video. But until then, you know, I don't super see the point. Babe. Pop. You should work a legendary. Do you mean at legendary? Yeah, I actually have a lot of kaiju movie ideas, and I was actually thinking about writing a book. I have ideas for I think I'm going to start writing books for real. I already started a novel, actually. Well, a novelette. It's a comedy about some gods. I also have an idea for like a Crocodile Hunter parody, and I have a lot of monster ideas. So I kind of want to start writing books because I have all these ideas that I've wanted to make videos for, but I don't have the time, money, resources, connections to do that. So I figure, hey, let's make these books. Let's just write these things. Maybe self-publish them. My mom is actually she's really supportive of artistic endeavors. So she said she would help me financially self-publish a book if I ever wanted to. So I do want to write books. There are some links. As I said earlier, Rodan should fight another flying monster. Rodan needs to fight an aerial monster so that we can have some really cool, unique aerial fights. Because think about it. Most kaiju fights take place on land. The second most take place in the water. Kaiju fights in the air almost never happen. They almost never happen. And when they do, they're really quick. So he needs to fight another flying monster, an original one. I don't want him to fight a classic monster. I want him to fight an original monster. Gucci gang. Mm. Mm. Let me get my drink. Is there There's something on my camera. No, that's light. Okay. Oh, I just got a photo. I hope it's of a cat. It's not of a cat. Rothel. Let's get rid of that. I probably shouldn't use my laptop as a coaster. Probably a bad idea, right? Who wants to see my belly? Ooh, it's gross, right? Just kidding. Releasing merch? To who? The 10 people that watch my videos? Making merch would be a huge waste of money. Rodin just fought a dragon a week ago. Ghidorah? Rodin just fought a 3-headed gold dragon. He needs to fight something else. Another bird or something. Yeah, he fought him off too. So he's already fought a dragon and an insect. I think he needs to fight like an actual bird. Like not a pterosaur, like a bird. A bird kaiju. I've always thought a hummingbird kaiju was a good idea. And they did do a hummingbird kaiju in Godzilla the Animated Series, which made me happy because I've always thought a hummingbird kaiju would be a good idea. Because I used to play with my Trend Masters Godzilla toys at my grandma's house back when she was alive. And she had this like hummingbird garden. So I'd sit in her hummingbird garden and play Godzilla's. And while I was playing Godzilla's, hummingbirds would fly around all around me. And I would pretend the hummingbirds were kaiju. So hummingbird kaiju is just something I think is so cool. Hummingbird kaiju. And I think they have hummingbirds in the region where Rodan woke up in the legendary film in Godzilla King of the Monsters. I think hummingbirds are indigenous to that area. So, now I want to see Rodan fight a hummingbird. Oh yeah, a giant snake with wings would actually work out pretty well too. Like he could fight like Quetzalcoatl. You know what I mean? Because Rodan's the first major Latin character in Godzilla, and then he could fight an Aztec god. That would actually work out really well. Quetzalcoatl, winged serpent. That's a good idea, Jaden. A giant vulture would probably get a lot of giant claw comparisons. You know? Gucci gang. There are a lot of really cool bird kaiju they could make. I think birds would make really good kaiju because birds are like crazy good killers. Birds are dangerous, dude. Predatory birds, raptors, they are. Y'all didn't tell me my fly was down. Y'all didn't tell me my fly was down, dude. You hear all that noise? There's a dog running around upstairs. He doesn't need to fight 3 birds. Just 1, I think, would be enough. I tell you what, enough. Whew. Sleepy boy. That seems like a little much. And eagles and hawks really aren't that different, though, right? I could nap for real. Well, I guess not. Basically, nighttime. Buh. Eh, my arm was itchy. What are they doing upstairs? They're doing something. I guess they're just playing with the dog. Yeah, no, I've seen a lot of people call him Fire Rodan. He didn't have a magma breath attack or anything, but he's basically Fire Rodan. I think Fire Rodan is a safe name for him. Because, I mean, like, he did have, this isn't a spoiler because it's in the trailers, he did have magma dripping out of his wings and stuff. He's Fire Rodan, pretty much. But instead of being given power by, like, a plant and the songs of children, he's getting power from a volcano. Hey, say Rodan was weird. No, I've heard a lot of people call it that. My arm is itchy. I'm ready for the NECA Rodan figure to come out. Ooh. I like the I didn't really. The only thing that it took me a while to get used to on the 2019 Mothra was the head. But then I realized that because I wanted bigger eyes, but then I was like, bigger eyes would look weird on that small body. So now I like get it because I like that she looks more like an insect. She's deadly too. She's got because she has those big front needle arms. I point them out in my review. I'll post that review once I'm done with the live stream. Let me check and see how my video's been doing. Because I never check to see how my videos do on this channel, but they always do way better than my videos on the second channel. But I post on the second channel the most. So yeah, this channel does way better than my second channel. I just want to grow that second channel though. Oh, my conspiracy theory video got a bunch of dislikes. It probably got disliked by conspiracy theorists because I'm making fun of them. I made a bunch of videos making fun of flat earthers during the last eclipse, and flat earthers got so mad in the comments section. Oh, Uh, they they weren't fucking, if that's what you mean. They had a symbiotic relationship, like um, Mantine and that fish Pokemon, whose name I can't remember off the top of my head. Uh, I'm just itchy today, and I don't know why. Well, yeah, it probably is just because I was sweaty earlier. I don't know. I actually have this show on the second channel called B3 Reads, and I read a lot of fan fiction and stuff to make fun of it. And I have read multiple fan fictions where Godzilla and Mothra are in love, and they're all bad. They call her Queen of the Monsters because she is Queen of the Monsters. She absolutely is. She's the most important female kaiju. She works closely with Godzilla often. Um, she the queen. She the queen, boy. She the queen. Yeah, here, hold on. I'll send you a playlist. Here, check this out. You guys can just open this in a new tab if you want and watch it later. Here. That playlist will show you all the B3 Reads videos. Yeah, Batra is also a kaiju that would work very well. Batra was never really a villain. Batra was more of an anti-hero, which is why it was relatively easy for Mothra to convince him to help her fight Godzilla. Yeah, Mothra has been in several solo films, and Toho Studios said they were interested in making more solo kaiju films that weren't Godzilla. So they'll probably give her another movie. I don't know if the MonsterVerse will give her one, but Toho probably will. But yeah, I love making B3 reads. It's one of my favorite things to make, but I don't make it a lot because it takes a lot of time to film and a lot of time to edit. And I need a good internet connection to make it so that I can read, because I have to read it all off of fan fiction sites. I did this one. I did two fan fictions about called Mothra's Diary, Mothra's Diary Book 1 and Mothra's Diary Book 2. And the video is 3 parts, but it's 2 stories. And then I did a couple chapters of this dinosaur porno book where dinosaurs fuck people. And then I did a fan fiction about Baby Zilla, like what Zilla was doing between Godzilla 1998 and Godzilla the Animated Series. I did one about Bigfoot porn. I did one about Godzilla in high school. I did one about a bad creepypasta. I did a 6-parter about a Sonic the Hedgehog My Little Pony story that was really bad. I did another Godzilla romance story, and then I started one that's another Godzilla one, and I'm gonna film a new part for it tomorrow after I'm done studying. There's so much stupid fan fiction out there. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. If you can, you know what? If you I did okay. I accidentally hid your comment. I didn't mean to hide your comment. But if you have a Godzilla porno fan fiction, send it to me on Discord and I will straight up read it on the channel. Godzilla and Mothra fan art is bad. Most fan art's bad. Eek. 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 Yoink. I already sent a link to Discord. I sent it earlier. Here. Copy. Let's see if this link works. Paste. I have a Discord chat for my YouTube channels. So yeah, see that's our Discord. I always post when I'm doing a live stream on Discord. Our Discord's been relatively active lately. Like people kept asking me what my Discord was. What's your Discord? What's your Discord? And then I eventually broke down to the pressure and made a Discord, and then nobody joined it. And I was like, everyone's asking me for Discord, and then I make one and no one joins it. It's so weird. Man, I'm getting tired. Oh, there are these two cats that live at my local comic book store, and they are the cutest mofos in the world. I've actually babysat them before. Look at these babies. Look at these babies. Oh, aren't they cute? I know that actually. I know that there's a shitty fan fiction app called Wattpad. Do you want to know how I know that? Do you want to know how I know it exists? Because I have it. This is Wattpad. These are all the shitty fan fictions that I'm going to read for B3 Reads. I have it for the show. I have it for the B3 Reads show. So I can read you all these garbage fan fictions. Actually, I already did this one. I already read Godzilla Finds Love. I need to take it off the list. I got a JoJo's Bizarre Adventure one I'm going to read. You guys like JoJo? You guys like JoJo's Bizarre Adventure? Anyone ever watched or read that? Oh, sheesh, my boy Matthew is here. Hey, Matthew. Everybody dab for my best friend in the whole world, Matthew. Dab. Dab for my best friend, Matthew. Dabbing. Also, shout out to Ease Olive. I always shout out everyone who joins the chat. Oh. But yeah, I've been watching JoJo Part 5, finally, because I finally finished Part 4. JoJo Part 5 is choice, my friends. JoJo Part 5 is very choice. I do have Wattpad, yes. I do have Wattpad. It's such garbage. Everything on here is just trash. The reason I was asking about JoJo is because there's a JoJo's Bizarre Adventure fan fiction that I want to read for the show. It's about what if Jotaro had a daughter during Part 4, I think. Um, even though because in that show he doesn't get a daughter till after part 4. I also have to finish reading Monster Island, which is a Godzilla fan fiction. There's a Captain Kirk romance fan fiction I want to read. There's a 50 Shades of Grey Big Chungus parody that I want to read. A King Kong romance, Killer Clowns from Outer Space fan fiction, a Kamen Rider fan fiction that takes place in the world of My Hero Academia. There's a Jaden Smith romance fan fiction, a Gritty fan fiction. You know the mascot Gritty. The JoJo's Bizarre Adventure fan fiction, and then a Spock romance fan fiction too. I just keep I find bad fan fictions faster than I can read them because most fan fictions are bad. Yeah, because like Wattpad was created for serious authors. Like posting stuff on Wattpad was supposed to be a way to get your novels published, but fan fiction writers just took it over. Killer Clowns from Outer Space is a pretty crazy movie. It's pretty wild. Lots of my friends are afraid of that movie. I know lots of people who think that movie is just the freakiest thing in the world, but it's enjoyable. It's an enjoyable film. But yeah, I was watching JoJo Part 5 earlier today, and it was pretty rad. It was pretty rad. I'm at the part there. Oh, I don't want to tell you. JoJo Part 5. JoJo Part 5. Golden Wind. I don't, because I finished Part 4 on Toonami, but Toonami isn't airing Part 5 because the dub hasn't started yet. I've known Matthew my whole life, dude. I've known Matthew my whole life, honky. Dab. Dab on the haters. The thumbnail for this the thumbnail for this live stream is actually a picture of him. I just wanted an interesting picture for the thumbnail, and I had a picture of him dabbing, so I made it the thumbnail. Father. Kill me, Father. Yeah, I've known him forever. Since like primary school or some shit. I don't know. Cash and weed. That's all you need to know about in this world. Dank green. If it ain't green, you can suck my peen. Dab on the haters. No one's gonna tell me to stop? Okay. Whatever. God's not real. Okay. My back hurts. I was born with back problems. You know, when I was in elementary school, I legit didn't think I was real. I had like an existential crisis, and I was afraid to go to bed because I thought when I fell asleep I stopped existing. So I begged my parents to kill me and they sent me to therapy. That's a true story. Is that actually crazy or what? Now I'm afraid to go to sleep because the nightmares haunt me every night. They come for me. Goblins beat me in my sleep. And they beat their dicks off on me. Goblins come on me while I sleep, yo. Did I take that too far? Oh, jeez. Shout out to Mad Talk 20, even though we all know it's the same boy. My life is sin. Wow, we've been live streaming for over an hour and a half already. Actually, yeah, that's about what it feels like. It's still bright outside. Damn. Look at his eyeball. You ever glued a dead man's eyeball shut? I can guarantee you that I have. Well, I don't usually use glue. I usually have a cap for that. You guys want to see my nipples? There was supposed to be a film called Godzilla vs. Ghost Godzilla. It was supposed to be the last Heisei film. Ghost Godzilla was supposed to kill the regular Godzilla and then disappear. But the two films that came out before that were Space Godzilla and Mecha Godzilla, and they didn't want Godzilla to fight a different version of himself 3 films in a row, so they made it Destroya instead. Fun factoid. This should have been the thumbnail, right? Yeah! Fun fact about my nipples, they are shaved. Look, no hair. I can only get away with that because I'm a dude. Free the nip. Free these nips. Ooh la la. I want some of my drink, but I don't want to get up and get it. My back hurts. I shouldn't be sitting like this, but I is. Yeah. Hey, girl. Any ladies in the audience? Last time I live streamed, there's like a ton of ladies. Like a bunch of them. Yeah, you count. I mostly just asked that to see if you were still here. I hate myself. Every night I put a gun in my mouth just to see how it feels. Just to cry for help. Any other Godzilla monsters y'all want to see come back? No, I'm not assuming your gender. I'm asking your gender. I literally just asked. Hold on. My friend and I who are planning a trip just messaged me. I suddenly feel more awake, and I don't know why. Never mind. Now I'm sleepy again. Now I'm sleepy again. Seriously though, what monsters you guys want to see in another Godzilla movie? I don't know. Godzilla versus Ghost Godzilla seems like a movie that would do better in Japan than it would in America, because Americans kind of like more scientific stuff, but the Japanese like more mystical stuff, culturally. So a Ghost Godzilla movie would probably never get made in America, but in Japan it's a possibility. Hey, who should I kill off next in G&G? Because I've had a couple ideas about who to kill off next. I'm just going to kill everybody off. Just kill them all, Game of Thrones style. Greg is sick right now. I remember in a recent episode they said Greg was like very ill. He's so ill he can't work anymore. So maybe Greg. I never use him anyways. Godzilla Gigan hasn't been getting as many views since I replaced Gigan. Orga had a pretty cool comeback in the Godzilla Rulers of Earth comic. I reviewed all those comics on this channel. No, I love Hedorah. Hedorah's one of my favorite characters. I'll never kill Hedorah off. I love Hedorah. Love Hedorah. He's one of my favorites. The depressed British Hedorah. I love it. Whenever I can fit him into an episode, I do. I love Hedorah. But I want it to make sense when he's there, That's why he's not in like every episode, because I love him. I love Hedorah. Gucci Gang. Y'all think I should bring Gigan back, or you think he should stay dead? He's been dead for a long time now. But he can't kill himself. Like that, like in that episode of what's that Adult Swim show called? The something truth, the Shivering Truth. Like in that episode of The Shivering Truth on Adult Swim. That's a good show. You ever watch The Shivering Truth? It's stop motion. It's really good. It's a really good show. I think they play reruns every night almost. I hope it gets a season 2. I remember when the pilot aired forever ago before it even got a season. I also like the jellies. The new season of the jellies has been pretty good too. Ah, shit. Once again, I'm planning a trip with this guy, so I have to message him back. It probably comes on tonight. I bet it comes on tonight. The Shivering Truth. I bet they show 2 episodes tonight. I'm actually gonna look up the Adult Swim schedule and tell you if it comes on tonight. Don't swim. I go to their website a lot to check their schedule. Actually, Your Pretty Face is Going to Hell has had a pretty good new season. Did you know I was almost in that show? Have you ever watched Your Pretty Face is Going to Hell? I was almost in that show one time. I was offered a part of an extra on that show, and I had to turn it down because I was working on a different TV show on the same day. So I actually had to turn it down. But I was offered a spot on Your Pretty Face is Going to Hell. Oh, no. Sorry. They replaced The Shivering Truth with Tigtone. They replaced it with Tigtone. Tigtone's pretty funny too, though. I really like Tigtone. Yeah, so no Shivering Truth tonight. And there's none Friday either, because Friday has to show the jellies and Your Pretty Face is Going to Hell. Beep. Bob. Monster Island Buddies, he said, yeah, King Godzilla exists. I've actually seen many custom action figures of it. It's like Godzilla's body with Ghidorah legs, and it's got like Batra wings and Biolante's head on its chest or something like that. I haven't read that manga, obviously, because there's no official English release, but I read the Ultraman manga. Anyone read the Ultraman manga? I still haven't read the most recent volume, but I did buy it. Have I ever been in a TV show? I've been in music videos. I've worked on TV shows, but I've never been on camera in a TV show. I've been in a short film. I've never been in a movie, but I've worked on movies as well. I don't even remember the name of that show. It was something really stupid. Like everyone who was working on the show was like, this is going to be the dumbest show in the world. Because all I did was set up electrical and lighting. I wasn't there for the actual shoot. I set up so that people could shoot. And we all just thought it was going to be the dumbest show. We didn't care about it at all. We just wanted to hook up the lighting and go home. I have an Instagram. It's Godzilla Guy again on Instagram. But I'm almost never on Instagram. Almost never. Oh, there's Layla. She's the first thing on my Instagram. Yeah, I've known her for like a year. Let me show you my Instagram. If it'll load. I don't have the best. I'm in a basement, so my signal ain't the best, yo. But it's Godzilla and Gigan is my Instagram. My tummy, I want sour candy. I want sour candy right now. Give me sour candy. I'm gonna go get some sour candy after this live stream. Then I'm gonna spank it. Just kidding. I don't have another spanking it scheduled for 2 days. friend of mine is asking me to hook him up, I think, but he's weird. He's like trying to ask me to help him find a hookup, but he's like, he doesn't want to straight up ask me. Yeah, my Instagram's not loading. That's one of the reasons I never use Instagram, because I can never get it to load no matter where I am. It's so slow. I can't get it to load at my house. I can't get it to load here. We're not at my house currently. This is not my home. I broke in here. Just kidding. This is a friend's house. Family friends. They're upstairs. Do I think King Godzilla should be in a movie? No. If they wanted to have a cool clone Godzilla, that might be cool. And I know that's kind of what Orga is, but not really. But a cool clone Godzilla would look neat. I can't tell if you followed me or not because it won't load. But thank you. It won't load. Nothing. It's just not going to load. Yeah, I see. It just said couldn't refresh feed. But you can tell it's mine because there's a picture of me as the avatar. So it's me in a suit with some lights over my head. I'm enjoying this live stream. I love live streaming. You think I should live stream again next week? I should totally live stream again next week. Yeah, I think the clown tits was everyone's favorite part. That's what I hear. Everyone likes the clown tits joke. And I didn't write that joke. Most of the jokes in that episode I wrote, but the clown tits joke I just came up with while I was filming it. And everyone liked that joke a lot. I love G&G Opera. I thought was really good. I thought it was really good. I think it came out well. How many views does it have? Let me check the views on G&G Opera. Last time I checked, it had 69. I'm serious. Last time I checked, it actually had 69 views. And it still has 69 views. Nice. I don't want it to get a single more view. Stay 69 forever. Usually, G&Gs get 100 or more. So that's actually low. They've been getting less views since I killed off Guy again. Would I kill off? Well, there are multiple Mechagodzillas in G&G because their police force is Mechagodzillas, right? So if I killed off one Mechagodzilla, it would just be replaced by another one. It doesn't really matter. And then Space Godzilla. Last time we saw Space Godzilla was when he talked to Titanosaurus in Ultra Kaiju Brothers. There's not really a point in killing him off because I never use him. And I want him to at least live through the first season of Ultra Kaiju Brothers. G&G Summer was forever ago. That was years ago. Wow. Was that the one where they made peanut butter crackers? Is that what they did in that episode? Did they make peanut butter crackers and eat them? Did they also go to the pool in that episode? Well, everyone, you've all already gotten shout outs. I already shouted all of you out. Gucci Gang. Give me some name ideas for a Godzilla clone. I don't care. I mean, most people would just probably call it Clone Godzilla, right? That's probably what it would end up being. Gucci Gang. Why do I have a draft? I shouldn't have a draft. There we go. God, I need a shower. Gucci Gang. I don't know why I started making Godzilla say Gucci Gang so much, but it's kind of just become a joke in my other shows too, just randomly saying Gucci Gang. It's not funny, but I think it's funny because it's not funny, because no one cares about Gucci Gang anymore. Gucci Gang. Gucci Gang, Gucci Gang, Gucci Gang, Gucci Gang. Gonna suck a fat dick and a hairy wang. I think that's how I think those are the lyrics Godzilla used in the opera video. Oh, I finally have enough questions for a new Ask G&G, so I'll be putting one of those out soon. Probably next week, hopefully. A new Ask G&G. If you want to shout out and Ask G&G, you can get those on Patreon. I do have a Patreon, so if anyone... I'll make more Godzilla and Gigan if I get Patreon. I just told you why Godzilla says Gucci Gang. Because it's an old meme, and it's ironically funny. And it's stupid, and he's stupid. So, because like it's a dumb bad song, and he would like a dumb bad song because he's dumb and bad. My God, he's stupid. Join Discord or join Patreon, because I have like 150 posts on Patreon. You know what else is on Patreon? There's an episode of G&G on Patreon that you can only watch there. It's called G&G Impressions, where Godzilla does a bunch of impressions to Gigan. Not Junior, to Gigan, before he died. This was before Gigan died. So there's an episode of G&G on there that none of you have seen. If you want to see it, you got to join Patreon, though. You got to join the $5 tier, because that's the tier with videos. God, I totally forgot Soldier Boy even existed, dude. That was forever ago, man. I remember everyone loved Soldier Boy when I was in high school, and I thought it was so dumb. I did not like it at all. People were singing it in the hallways, and I was like, shut the hell up, please. Soldier Boy's so stupid. Doesn't he have his own like knockoff video game console now or something? Something stupid. Oh my God. Soldier Boy, so dumb. So dumb. Oh my God. Yeah, I can actually, if you need a link to Patreon, I can link you there. Easy peasy. If anyone is interested. I don't watch JonTron because didn't he used to do gaming videos? I don't watch a lot of gamers. I did watch his video on Crystal Skull Vodka, and I thought it was really funny, though. I watched his Crystal Skull Vodka video, and I thought it was really funny. But I don't usually watch JonTron, just because I don't care. I mostly watch What have I been watching a lot on YouTube recently? I've been watching a lot of Maximofo Pokemon. I've been watching Maximofo's Pokemon channel a lot. I've been rewatching Jake and Amir a bunch. Stephen Colbert videos. I like Stephen Colbert. What else have I been watching on YouTube? Lots of Godzilla videos, obviously. Always gotta watch Godzilla videos. So, yeah, we got a ton of, like, I posted on Patreon today, actually, and I posted yesterday. I post on Patreon a lot. I posted 2 days before that. Posted the day before that. I post a lot on Patreon. I recently posted a meme about H3H3 Productions. That's another channel I've been watching a lot of. H3H3 Productions and his podcast. He just had a kid, so that's why I made a meme of him. I have a lot of original memes that I've made that I put on Patreon. I don't know what the next G&G is going to be about. I actually have a list right here on Microsoft Word that's just G&G ideas. But I really want to make more. I really like the one we just made, Opera. G&G Opera's pretty good. Gucci Gang. Are we going to be in the next G&G? It'll probably just be Godzilla and Gigan. I do have an idea for. I have an idea for Mini Gigan, and I have an idea for Medical Jet Jaguar. I like how I'm glad I decided to use the Medical Jet Jaguar instead of the regular one for my show. Ooga Booga. Where are all the white women at? I have ideas for other characters, but it usually just ends up being Godzilla and Gigan. But it's their show, so it's fine. Yeah, you should definitely watch those because I think they're pretty funny videos. And you'll definitely like the Godzilla ones. Some of them are long. Some of them are pretty. They're all pretty long, but they're worth it, I think. Toku King. All right, see ya. Dap on out of here. Man, losing you from the chat's gonna be a bummer because you're supplying most of the messages. Destroya isn't in the Monsterverse because once again they would legally have to announce that copyright acquisition. So he's not in it. Maybe they're setting him up and they don't have the copyright yet, but he's not in it right now. He's not. He's absolutely not. Legally, he can't be. Discord link again, please. Yeah, sure. Definitely join the Discord, because every time I live stream, I post it in the Discord, and then any new G&G video also gets posted in the Discord, so that can help you keep up with stuff on days where I have multiple uploads. Boop. There you go. And if you're ever yeah, just send it on Discord or whatever. There's no guarantee that I'll read it. But you can send it. But I was gonna say something and I totally forgot. Crap, I'm sorry. Oh yeah, if you ever want to link to Discord or Patreon or anything, they're always in the descriptions of my videos. So like the Mothra toy review that I'm gonna upload after this is gonna have a link. If I think it's worth reading in P3 reads, then I'll read it. But if you made it bad on purpose, then I probably won't do it. I actually really have to go to the bathroom. Y'all give me like half a sec. Okay, shout out to US. I love JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. I have been watching part 5, and I will talk to you about it as soon as I get back, because BRB, I gotta potty. Shit. Were we talking about JoJo? Is that what we were talking about? I just finished part 4 like a week ago. I've been watching part 5 at the library because I don't have internet at home. The MCU is cool. I like it. Lots of the movies are just the same movie over and over again, but but it's fine. Like Iron Man, Thor, Ant-Man, and Doctor Strange were basically all the same movie. Oh. You got anything else to ask, or is this dead? 2 people left, so. I'm going to go ahead and post the NECA Mothra review. So it's up if y'all want to watch it after the live stream. It's up. Whoa, I did not mean to do that. Cool t-shirt. Yeah, it's Spider-Man. In case you didn't know, as the Olive. Shout out. It's Spider-Man. Is there only one person left? It says there's only one person watching on my thing, but I feel like that's not true. Ugh. Gucci gang. Ugh. Yeah, it looks like there's more than one person here, but it just says there's one. That's weird, dude. That's weird. That's very weird. That's on Gucci gang. My back still hurts. What do you want from me? You guys got to ask me questions. I'm not good at these. Usually these live streams are Q&As, so I'm just used to asking questions and responding and stuff. Least favorite version of Spider-Man? Are we talking comics or movie? Someone just commented their own name on one of my videos, and I don't know why. The spider from King of the Monsters, because it's way bigger than the bamboo spider. It's like not even a contest. I guess my favorite comic Spider-Man is probably, I don't know. That's such a hard choice because Peter's great, but I love Miles, and Superior Spider-Man's pretty rad too. Plus, that's not even counting female spiders. And then my favorite movie one, I don't know if I can decide on that either. Or wait, you wanted to know least favorite, didn't you? Oh, that's a bit easier. My least favorite from the movies, I don't know. Crap. It's not the current dude. It's not Tom Holland. I liked the first Amazing Spider-Man, but the second one was I guess Andrew Garfield would be my least favorite of the three. Least favorite in the comics, Ben Reilly, maybe? I don't know. There's so many more in the comics. And then my favorite TV show Spider-Man is, of course, Japanese Spider-Man. He needs his own comic. I think he's dead now, actually, but he should have his own comic. But I do think they killed him in Spider-Geddon. Oh, crap. Hold on. Hold on. I just got a very important email. Yes. Yes. So you know our show Toku King that we're trying to make? I just got the funding from Indiegogo. They just sent out the funds from Indiegogo. We're happy to let you know that today, Thursday, June 13th, we dispersed $141.70 USD to the bank account you provided on the funds tab for Toku King Tokusatsu fan series. It typically takes 3 to 5 business days to receive funds, so we estimate that you will receive your disbursement by Thursday, June 20th. Yeah, because I raised $155, and then Indiegogo fees and credit card fees came out of that. So I got about $142. That's not a lot, but I can make 2 episodes on that. I can make 2 episodes. I actually like the mother long legs. I prefer to call them bamboo spiders, because that's another name for them, is bamboo spiders. I just like that one more. I like bamboo spider more. Gucci gang. Arrivederci. Any other? Oh, hold on. Did you like? Well, I think the person that we were avoiding saying spoilers for left. It could have been better, but I did like it. Yeah, sure. I mean, that character's known for sacrificing himself, so it wasn't really a surprise when it happened or anything. It wasn't set up to be a surprise, but, you know. Any more questiones? Questionroonies? Questionerinos? Fucking back. I gotta lay down. I gotta lay down because my back is killing me. Try a Coke Zero. It ain't got no sugar in it. How much caffeine is in this? 0 calorie Coke, but how much caffeine
there caffeine? There should be caffeine. Caffeine content 34 milligrams per 12 fluid ounces. Yeah, so it does have caffeine. Well, I think the monster they were setting up was Mecha King Ghidorah. Yeah, it's got 34 milligrams of caffeine. Caffeine makes my back hurt. And I also drank tea earlier, and this is my second Coke, so that might be one of the reasons my back hurts. I'm just going to keep drinking it, though. Gucci gang. Don't fall asleep. Yeah, I was thinking, I think there might be some lag. I think you guys are hearing things a little while after I say it. Yeah, I'm thinking Mecha King Ghidorah. Or perhaps maybe a variant King Ghidorah. Because there have been lots of variant King Ghidorahs, Death Ghidorah, Kaiser Ghidorah, Grand King Ghidorah over the years. So it could be a variant Ghidorah that they're setting up, like a clone or something. But Mecha King Ghidorah is probably the safest bet. I kind of talked about this earlier, my favorite Rodan. I've always thought the 1956 was my favorite, but then the 2019 Rodan actually really impressed me. I liked his design and everything. I thought he was really cool. Hopefully we'll see more of him because he could easily become my favorite Rodan. He's on the track to be my favorite Rodan, but we need to see more of him first. But I guess currently 1956 Rodan, the OG Rodan, is my fave. Like I like Showa Rodan going. I guess just Showa Rodan is my favorite. Heisei Rodan didn't really impress me any. Millennium Rodan did almost nothing. There's not a lot to really pick from. I should probably get going soon. Once again, I'm at a friend's house. I don't want to stay too late. What's your favorite Rodan? How about you tell me that? What's this? Oh, it's my phone. It's gonna die. No one's going to tell me their favorite Rodan? This thread is dead. Honestly, Godzilla Geek 2004 was kind of keeping this alive. I'm going to check. Yeah, original Rodan is Gucci. That 1956 suit is just so good. It's such a good looking suit. For real. I don't think Millennium Rodan is anybody's favorite Rodan. I feel like there are people out there who probably have Heisei Rodan as their favorite, but I don't think anybody's favorite Rodan is. I don't think anybody's favorite Rodan is Millennium. Death, Grand, or Kaiser? Kaiser is the most powerful. Toho said that Kaiser was the most powerful in the program for the Final Wars movie that you could get in theaters. It confirms Kaiser Ghidorah is the most powerful Ghidorah yet. Out of those three, I'd say Death is probably the coolest, because Grand King Ghidorah doesn't do terribly much in Rebirth of Mothra 3. God, now I want to rewatch Rebirth of Mothra 3. I might do that after I finish season 5 of South Park. I've been rewatching South Park recently. I need to watch and review, because I haven't reviewed the Rebirth of Mothra movies either. But Grand King Ghidorah is really cool, but it doesn't do that much. Death Ghidorah is pretty rad. Death Ghidorah actually kills a Mothra. Successfully kills a Mothra. While Grand Ghidorah does not. And Kaiser Ghidorah doesn't kill anybody. So I'm going to go with Death. Out of those three, I like Death Ghidorah the most. Des Ghidorah. I really love a figure of Des Ghidorah. And Grand King Ghidorah. And Kaiser Ghidorah. I don't have a figure of any of them. I actually recently realized that I have almost no King Ghidorah figures in my collection. I was looking at my collection, and I had the Bandai Creations Ghidorah, and I had the Trend Masters Roaring Mecha King Ghidorah. And I had just bought, this was a while ago, I had just bought the Bandai GMK Ghidorah, which is one of my favorite figures. It's beautiful. And then I was like, wow, I have like no Ghidorahs in my entire collection. So I bought the Jakks Pacific Ghidorah, and then I ordered the Bandai Movie Monster Series Ghidorah from the new movie. But then I canceled that order because I found out it didn't have any articulation. And I was like, I don't want an action figure that doesn't have any articulation. But I want more Ghidorahs in my collection. I need the 8-inch Kaiser Ghidorah. I need the big Grand Ghidorah, and I need the 6-inch Death Ghidorah. I need all three of those. I would also like a Showa King Ghidorah, because I've never had a Showa King Ghidorah in my collection. I had a Heisei Ghidorah, but I don't have it anymore. But I need a Showa Ghidorah. Oh, someone I met at G-Fest just commented on the new Mothra review. Classic. He was the only person who recognized me at G-Fest. That's right, I've been recognized at G-Fest. I was also recognized in a Target once, which was super weird because I'm not famous at all. They were like, hey, I've seen your videos on YouTube. And I was like, oh, really? That's weird because no one watches my videos. I got 2% on my phone, dude. 2%. 1%. Oh no. Oh no. Any more questions? I told you I'm not at my house. I don't have a charger. I want to go get some sour candy from the grocery store, but it closes in like 30 minutes, and I super don't want to. I'll have to go to the gas station instead. But I don't know if the gas station has the kind I want, because I want sour, extreme sour, chewy sweet tarts. I have a craving for them. Big craving. Craven the Hunter, aka one of the best Spider-Man villains. I don't know why he's getting a solo movie, but apparently he is. How many posts do I have? Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, I can't charge it because I'm not at home. Yeah, I think I'm going to watch and review. It just died. I just heard it. Yep, it's dead. Have I ever live streamed this late before? I don't think so. I usually do it after lunch, the few times that I have done it. Let me see how many reviews or how many views our Mothra video has gotten. 2. But every person that viewed left a comment. That's pretty interesting. And they both liked it. That's probably just, I uploaded it late, so of course it's not going to get a lot of views tonight. What? Some guy left a comment of his name and then replied to the comment of his name with another comment just of his name? Why? Why did he do that? That's so weird. Oh well. Now it's got 3 views. Boom. Climbing up there. You guys want to watch G&G Opera? This opera is so good. Well, the Quetzalcoatlus should obviously fly. Venomous bite, maybe? some kind of breath attack, perhaps. That's all I got. That's all I got, fam. Okay, I think this live stream has run its course. I think I think it's over. So thank you all so much for tuning in. I might do this again next week or sometime soon. I don't know. I'll try to have something to actually talk about by then. But thank you all for tuning in. Please remember to rate, comment, and subscribe. Check out all the cool links in our descriptions, like Patreon. Patreon would be a big help. I will see you next time, my friends.